So, if you are ready, we can start. We can continue the introduction to the Credinfo system. We have 3 topics left: online loan application, online loan assessment, and the adaptation of Credinfo. Yeah. Online loan application. Yeah, an overview on the development of the system. First of all, we had MFIs using the old IT technology, which catered only for the creditor's needs. So it was a basic data recording on the credit data and providing management information system for the managers of the company. Then the clients started to develop new needs. Like in every other field of life, they got very good quality electronic services. They wanted to access their loan account online. They wanted to check payments online. They wanted to initiate modifications online. So based on these needs, we, or the developers of Credinfo, created a kind of a synchronization between the back office used by the MFI and the clients, creating a client account. Through this client account, the clients could query credit account details and query credit modifications online. And the back office of the MFIs did the credit recording and provided the related MIS. And there was a two-way communication between these two systems. And some latest developments, as I mentioned earlier, clients got the possibility to submit loan applications online, and we included other business management support services. For example, financial analysis, company information sheets, and this business search option. MFIs got some new functions as well. They could conclude the whole loan application procedure online with the help of the loan assessment, and they could do the debtor rating and financial analysis online. So that's more or less an overview on the development of the system. We've shown you earlier the 3 major target groups: clients, credit advisors, and MFIs. The first most important service is the online loan application. It's like any kind of web shop. The clients register, enter this web page, and they see the different loan products of the selected MFI. In one of the earlier presentations, we could see the different loan types available in Hungary based on the client's needs. So SMEs can select the loan product that suits them the best. After this, they can start the loan application procedure. It's very fast and simple. We have a checklist, so companies see the steps and the level they have completed. And we have the so-called credit wizard. It's a user help during the procedure, and if they get stuck, they can always call the credit coordinator during the working hours. Each company gets a personal identification code, and they can tell this identification code, and the credit coordinator can enter the system as well and help them. This is how a loan application looks like. So you can see the green cells. They are the completed tasks, and also the red one. But later this afternoon, during the training, you will learn more details on this. So just an overview. Financial analysis is a part of the application as well. The companies have to enter some basic data according to the balance sheet of the last financial year, and the system analyzes four indicators: the liquidity, indebtedness, profitability, and efficiency indicators of the company. And it's very easy to understand the analysis because we use color codes. These color codes show the level of performance of the company, and it checks the credit worthiness as well. So it's very useful for the loan assessors and for the companies as well. We have the company browser function as well. Companies can give some practical information on their activity, on their products, their location, and it can generate new business cooperations. They can find new partners. That's how a company datasheet looks like on the Credinfo portal. There is a map and so on. Yeah. And MFIs have their datasheet as well. So they can introduce themselves on the portal. They can give information on their microfinance activity and other type of services. And the credit assessment, what happens once the loan application arrives. It's only available for MFIs, but I think it's pretty obvious. In the following slides, we show you how this procedure works in Hungary. Of course, there are other legal regulations. In our case, we have 5 big steps of the loan assessment. The first is the start of the electronic process. That's when the loan application arrives through the system, of course. The credit coordinator receives an email message, and he or she has to log in the system and see or download this new loan application. The tasks of the credit coordinator are assigning the committee members who will later decide on whether to approve or reject the loan application. The credit coordinator sets the deadlines for the procedure and the closing date, and he or she can set emails and SMS sending functions if the MFI uses it. That's how a credit assessment datasheet looks like. You can see the names of the persons, of the people who participate in this process as a member of the committee, as assessor, or as an external expert. In the preparatory phase, the loan assessor has to check the credit details very thoroughly, of course, and he or she checks whether the necessary documents are uploaded, or the procedure has to be sent back for amendment or correction. And in the next step, the debtor rating can start. Loan assessor There is, of course, a scoring system. It's very automatic, and there are standards for this debtor rating. The loan assessor has to do an on-site visit. It's a necessary part of the procedure. They have to check the suitability of the offered collateral, real estate or something. We usually do a personal interview as well, and past financial performance is checked, of course. And once the loan assessor completes this on-site visit, he or she uploads every document to this Credinfo portal. For example, a video can be done on the premises of the company, and other legal documents can be uploaded to this portal. And that's when the expert evaluation starts. All the documents are sent to an external expert. The external expert is not deciding on the approval of the loan application. He only writes an opinion. And of course, this report is uploaded to the portal, and the members of the committee decide after studying the report of the expert. And when everything has been done, the electronic voting can start. It's very easy e-voting. Usually the members of the committee get an SMS message if they can log in and vote. They find everything uploaded, so it's quite easy to get the necessary documents, and they can vote independently from the other members. So they don't have to meet face to face. There is no formal session. They can vote wherever they have the time to do it, so it can accelerate the procedure very much. Usually, before using the traditional system, it took 1 or 2 months to complete a loan assessment process, and now it can be done in a week. After the decision of the committee, the system generates a report, and where every step of the loan assessment procedure is recorded, and of course the final decision of the committee, whether the application was approved or rejected, or other specific conditions. And the clients gets this report. And I mentioned the SMS sending option, and the system can send SMS messages and the most important milestones of the process. For example, at the approval of loan application, payment due dates, reminders, or if it's needed, it can send even promotional information to the clients. And the only requirement is a GSM subscription. So these are the most important modules of the system. So we can move on to the adaptation of the system. It's sold in a so-called SaaS model. It's a very innovative model in the field of software development. It's a software as a service model. So as I said, you don't buy the package with CDs. you pay a monthly sum, and they can use the system. But the system will be owned by Credinfo, so the clients don't own the system; they just use it and get all of the developments, all updates in the frame of this lump sum. And this Credinfo SAS model was selected as a European good practice during the European Microfinance Week in Luxembourg, 2011. So we have some international recognitions as well. And the constant development and maintenance updates are included in the price. And we have an international reference from Norway, so it proves that this model is working even in different linguistic and legal environments. If an MFI decides on adapting Credinfo, there are, of course, some initial fees. For example, the translation from English. The system exists in English. It has been translated, and we can also provide the translation module. So it's very easy and fast to translate it, but of course it's the MFI's task to adapt it to that certain linguistic environment. For example, we have a very interesting example from Norway. When they translated the system, they told us that they cannot use the word interest because they have many Muslim clients, and Muslims can't pay interest because their religion prohibits it, so they call it fee. So that's why it's always the local MFI's task to translate it. And as I said, it's all internet-based. So we need a web server, and the MFI has to pay for the hosting of the web server. And if SMS sending service is required, they have to pay for a GSM subscription. And of course, face-to-face meetings are inevitable. So at least 1 or 2 times the Credinfo team have to travel there, and the MFI has to pay the transfer and accommodation costs and some per diem for 1 or 2 persons, but we can do it with 1. And you asked for the price. That's what we can say at this point. A monthly lump sum, as I said, it's really very modest, and complementary fee based on the interest incoming to the MFI. It's 0.1 to 1% of the monthly interest. It's based on individual negotiations, of course. So at general, that's what we can say. And that's all for the introduction. You will soon you will learn more on the modules, and we are here for today, for tomorrow. So if you need more information, please feel free to ask us.